everyone, welcome back to the Plunder Den. In this special episode, I'm going to do an unboxing of Firelock Games' Fire on the Frontier expansion. So my box of goodies just arrived, earlier today technically. I just got off work. And the funny thing is, on the way to work, as I was coming out of the house, the mailman shows up. And I've been getting these messages from Canada Post that it was getting customs. I never thought it was ever going to get out of customs. But it was delivered earlier than it actually was supposed to be here a little later in the middle of maybe next week. But I'm super excited it came earlier. I've been really waiting for this. But the sad thing is I had to go to work, so I didn't really have a chance to... I just took a little peek inside the box before I ran out the door. And then I figured I'd maybe just do a short little video with you guys when I got home to take a look at some of the stuff that's in this box. So I did order some minis before getting these separately. I think this is more held up because of the rule set, the book, not the PDF version, but the actual hard copy. I like to have a hard copy. I don't know about you guys, but I like to have a hard copy of the rule set. So I was okay waiting for whatever time frame that was going to be. So, but I'm happy it's here, and we're going to take a look at it. So I did get some of those miniatures. Like I said, I'm going to show you some of the ones that came in there, and I do have some of the painted version of most of the ones that are in there, except for the new historical commanders, King Philip and Benjamin Church. I don't have. I just got them in this box here, so I'm definitely super excited to get to the table and paint those guys. But I got that blacksmith's house to paint up first and get that completed on the channel here. Then we'll look at maybe doing something with Fire on the Frontier. So I know I've been doing a lot of fortification videos and kind of preparing for its arrival, and now it's here. I've been wanting to get all the miniatures painted up and get it on the table, and maybe I'll do some kind of battle report. I haven't done one of those in a long time, covering off one of the new scenarios, kind of changing it up a little bit, and take a look at some of that stuff. And maybe I'll do a painting tutorial, whatever. I'll figure out something around Fire on the Frontier that'll be on this channel. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. Is an unboxing. Let's do some unboxing. All right, so we got a bunch of miniatures in here. So I did order a few packages of Young Braves and some of these. I can't even say the name. Pinus. It's a warrior unit. Two more different units that are in the new rule set. The Braves, I believe, were in No Peace Beyond the Line. They were in the original rule set, but they're in this one as well. And it just kind of flushes out the rules. You get more, different characteristics of these new units, and of course the new historical commanders that are in this rule set. So this takes place more in North America, in the frontier, opposed to the Caribbean. Even though the original rule sets did cover that as well, but this really flushes it out more and goes into depth and has all sorts of interesting native factions that you can play in the game. I know that the French and English are kind of the main players in here, but it really is a really cool rule set. Also in here, there's rules for fortification, so they had some supplements for that. But now we actually have a real rule set for all that fortifications in this manual as well. So I'm super happy and super excited for all this stuff. Let's take a look at it a little bit closer. So this is a box of Young Braves right here, and Firelock Games has moved to for Raise the Black, they're going to a hard plastic, but it looks like this is a resin miniature, and I was really happy with the details on these. So I find that the details on these resin miniatures are better than the metal miniatures, and believe me, I love the metal miniatures. I love either way. I would paint either one of these. And that's another thing that was really good about these resin miniatures is they took really well to craft and miniature paints. They were really a treat to paint. They painted up nice. So this particular guy here, we got this young brave here, just showing this sculpt. When I get down to the table, I'll show you a little more of the details. You can't really see it right now, maybe just a little bit. But I have a painted version of this miniature here. So let's see if I can find him. He's over here. This is it right here. So he came out real good. I really love all the details, all the authentic looking garb that they're wearing. Fantastic miniatures. So there's just a completed one, just so you can see what it looks like. And I can't tell the difference between these and my other miniatures. They fit right in with the other line of Firelock Games miniatures. So that's that one unit. And when we go down the table, we'll take a look more closely at them. And then this is the other unit, that Pinus. I'm going to say Pinus. I'm probably going to get corrected by a bunch of people, but you know what? Let's just not go there. Let's take a look at some of these miniatures here. So we got this guy right here. Let's take a look at him. Right there, yeah. And you can see, again, great details. And here's I have a painted version of him, so you can see. Like I said, great detail. Love it. Fantastic miniatures. I look forward to painting all these up. And I got these guys all did one color. I'm gonna try to change them up so they all look like maybe they're from different tribes and they have different war paints or whatever else. I'll look into it a little further and make them a little different. All these different factions. All right, so that's I got a few cases of both of those, just so you can play a playable army with this new native faction, and then some of the Braves. But I want to show you those. Those are been out already, but I added those to the force too. A lot of when you look at the force builder in the book with all these different factions, all the young Braves, the Braves, and the Pinus all together, make a good fighting force. All right, so this is Benjamin Church. So this is one of the historical commanders or legendary commanders that you get in the new Frontier, Fire on the Frontier. So this is its resin miniature, and I don't have one of these painted because this is I'm super excited about painting this, and it'll probably happen shortly here, but I just wanted to share you that real quickly. When we go down the table, again, I'll just take a quicker look at it. And then we got King Philip here. He's the other historical commander. So you got one for the settlers, one for the native factions. And I didn't get it in this box, but I got this separately. Was a generic native commander. So this also is available with this line of miniatures. Also another resin miniature, and this is one that I've gotten already painted up here. And they really needed a generic commander. I mean, it's great to have these historical commanders, but it also nice to have a cheaper one that you can not spend too much on your force build and just have a one of those generic commanders. All right, so then I got looks like I got this a really cool little bag in here. It's awesome. And got a little measuring stick. Got your 4 inches there and 8 inches. Perfect for double movement or single movement. And looks like I got some gold coins here, it looks like. Some Spanish coins there. Which is great. Now I can retire my dollar store. Okay, so I got some dollar store coins to I didn't really have any cool coins. and I went to the St. Patrick's Day section and got these lovely little gold coins with 4-leaf clovers on them. Anyways, I can retire those and use these proper ones. They look pretty cool. So that's awesome. And then, of course, the book itself, so the instructions. So this is it right here. This is a soft cover book. But it is fantastic, by the way. They did a great job in here. I just like the way the book is laid out. It's easy to follow. There's a good portion on a historical portion of it. So if you're really interested in the history of this time frame, there's a lot of good information in here. There's a lot of flushed out history here to kind of get you in the mood or get you in the time that this happens in. So that's really cool. Lots of information in there. All sorts of information on the new tribes and new factions that you can play. All the different characters. There's all sorts of stuff in here. And there's a whole bunch of new scenarios in here. So I'm really interested in that Hudson Bay, as I mentioned, ship battle scenario in there. I'll probably play that a few times. I lived near Hudson Bay. So I'm kind of familiar with that area. And that's really, really cool. So we'll go down to the table and we'll take a really good closer look at it so I can get a really good camera angle for you guys to take a look at some of these things. All right, so let's do that. Let's get down to the table and look at that. I can't really show you in this little screen here all this cool stuff, but I just wanted to share that really quickly with you guys. All right, let's go down to the table. Let's check out this cool stuff. Okay, so let's take a closer look at some of these miniatures. So I'm just going to pick up a few here, show you the original before painted. And I wanted to really get down to the table here just so I can get you a better look at the details on these miniatures. And just show you how really well done they are. Pretty awesome. All right, I'll just show you the painted version of that same miniature. A little easier sometimes to see the details once it's been painted up. But like I said in the intro, these took to the paint really well. They were a real treat to paint. These are fantastic minis. So let's take one more look at one of the other native warriors here. Young native warriors. So there's another pose. Again, very dramatic poses, really awesome. And let's look at the painted version of that one I just showed you. So you can see all the really fantastic details on there. Yeah, I especially like those quivers. Like they're awesome. Each one of them has a different, unique one, which is really cool. So you can really customize it, paint it the way you want to. So this is King Philip and Legendary Commander for the native faction. It's a little harder as a white resin, and I don't have a painted version of this to show you guys. So, but it's still better than the intro video. You can kind of get the idea. And on the website they have a much better rendition of it if you want to really see the details on there. But I just want to show you as close up I can see them, and they're just as fantastic as the rest. I can't wait to paint those two up. So I also just wanted to show you the native general. This is the generic commander. And this is my one that's all painted up that I got prior to getting the rest of the stuff in the box here. Just showing you some of the other things I got in the box. There's some coins, measuring stick there. Fantastic there. I can finally retire those lovely plastic coins. All right, so let's get to the book. So I'm just going to... I tried to flip it with one hand. Yeah, okay, so it's brand new, so of course it's going to fling shut here a few times. I pick it up and then flip through it here a little bit. Here. But this first part of it is all the history I was talking about. There's a lot of information on there about the time period, which is really cool. There's a section on how to use this book. Great pictures inside the book. Awesome stuff here. There's some more historical details. So I'm just going to get to the back of the book here and flip through it. So they have some more stats for some of the generic characters. Here's some of the scenarios. This is the battle in Hudson Bay I was talking about. There's the scenario in the book. But there's also some other cool ones in there. There's the fortification rules I was talking about. It's in there. All sorts of neat stuff in there for fortifications. There are some rules for the French and English. That's just kind of more of a similar to the other Firelock Games books with the factions and tell you what you can create. Just take a closer look at the native page there. There's our legendary commanders. And just taking a good flip through there. There's more history on there. So it's a really good book. It's fleshed out, a lot of information for you. It's easy to find things in it. So I think it's a really good addition to No Peace Beyond the Line. And it's really well done. All right, so that's it. Just taking one more quick look at everything. Super happy this came today, and I look forward to playing it. All right, so I will continue working on that blacksmith house, and I will see you in the next episode.